Ah, oh my God. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umuku Oka, Anambra State. Today, my heart goes out to the Parton family. It was announced on Tuesday that she passed away at the age of 80 years. I know she has been cancelling her shows. She has been cancelling, oh, I'm a little bit under the weather and all that like that. I never knew she had cancer. That was what I read from one other source. My heart goes out to her. But there's a report on where she wants to be buried. So Dolly Parton reviewed where she wanted to rest after a lifetime in the spotlight. That's where she wanted to rest. Dolly Parton wanted to be laid rest in a simple and comfortable setting after the lifetime spent in the spotlight. Her nephew Brian Siva has revealed. According to Siva, Parton had personally told him how she wanted her final resting place to look, choosing a bed of soft cotton rather than anything elaborate. Dolly was a farmer just like her daddy. Siva said in a video shared to Parton's Instagram on August 25th, he farmed the soil. She farmed soils and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Siva, who served as Parton's head of security for more than 2 decades after his father Larry held the role, also revealed that she had asked him years ago to announce her passing when the time came. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago before I fully absorbed it as a future reality, he said. As a head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I've imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it till now. Patton died at the age of 80, and Siva said the family was left with sadness while believing she was at peace. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. He said, but sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. He also reflected on the influence Parton had on her family, fans, and generation of artists. By her example, we believe that anything was possible. Siva said she never saw a door she couldn't open. And the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared a lifetime of beautiful memories with Dolly, but so have you. Parton had acknowledged before her death that she was dealing with health problems and had stepped back from touring. During her rare appearance at Dolly in March, she said, I have been not touring. As you now know, I've had a few little health issues and we're taking good care of them. She also said she needed time to recover after grieving the loss of her husband, Caldine, who died at 82 in March 2025. Despite taking time away from touring, Parton insisted she had no plans to retire. I've just been doing a lot of writing, a lot of thinking, a lot of praying, and a lot of getting ready for a lot of new stuff coming up for the rest of this whole year, she said. So be ready for me I ain't done, I ain't never done. Parton. Dolly Parton, rest in peace. We'll miss you. Everybody will miss you. So let me quickly move over to Tiwa Savage, who wants Nigerians to run from house party using this specific phrase. Nigerian Afrobeat superstar Tiwa Savage has sparked intense conversation online after sharing her candid thoughts on private social gatherings and the specific warming signs she watched out for. During a recent discourse, the singer revealed why she's highly suspicious of certain house parties, particularly those where hosts attempt to set expectations using a very specific phrase. According to the chat topper, any invitation characterized by the words "we are all adults here" is an immediate cue to leave. The red flag phrase in Nigerian social circles. Tiwa Savage explained that they consciously avoid gatherings where this phrase is thrown around. She humorously but firmly cautioned her followers to take note of such language when deciding whether to attend private events in Nigeria. I don't get invited to house parties where they say "we are all adults here," the singer remarked. Whenever you hear that in Nigeria, you should run. Just know there are two things about to go down. Run. So social media reaction to Tiwa Savage warnings. The artist's remarks quickly went viral, prompting widespread amusement and agreement across various social media platforms. Many Nigerians flooded comment section to share their own interpretation of the infamous phrase, agreeing that it is often served as a euphemism for unpredictable or wild adult themed activities. While some users viewed her comment as light-headed humor, others noted that her warnings hold a practical truth about personal safety and setting boundaries at an unfamiliar private venues. The discussion has renewed broader debate about the nature of the exclusive house party and the unspoken expectation often associated with them. As one of Africa's most prominent music icons, Tiwa Savage continues to influence not just the music chart, but also pop culture conversation, proving that even her casual social observations can capture the attentions of millions. Why Tiwa Savage wants Nigerians to run away from party? Let me tell you, I have an experience with this. I think 2 years after my graduation from secondary school, I was in university, and I think in our 200 level, our university went on a very long break, almost like 9 to 10 months strike. So during that period, some people that we know, your area people, they say they're organizing a party, and I didn't give them face like I'm going to attend anything. Then later on, somebody was like, "Oh no, you have to attend this party. You will like it. You will love it. It's just a normal party." So though the place is not far, but I said, okay, I was going to drive to the venue. So some ladies in my area said they were going to join me. So we all go and come back. I said, no problem. I was about leaving the house when my mother said, "Oh, always learn to carry water." Though I carry water she taught me how to carry water to my university. So I carry water, I carry snacks and all that. But in this party, I just felt that it's a party. Why will I carry water? Because that was the beginning. When you see me carrying water to parties, this is what happened. The truth about this whole thing was that my mother told me to carry water. Then you see swam empty bottle. You might just fill it in and said, okay, let me carry. So it's not that it's brand new. My mother said I should carry water, and I said, carry water, is a party. There will be water, there will be soft drinks. I don't drink alcohol actually. And she was like, no, carry water, even if just to leave it in the car. Stubbornly, I said, okay. And I moved on, and I didn't carry the water. And I actually filled that water and I kept it on the dining table. When we got to the party, there was something I noticed. There was no soft drinks. It was just like alcohol back to back. And they keep trying to serve us alcohol, and we're like, no, we want soft drink. They'll pretend as if they are bringing that soft drinks. You understand? They'll pretend as if they are bringing that soft drink, but they will never come back for you. It is in somebody's house, but there was a full bar that was set up there, and the person will like, don't worry, we'll come, we'll look for malt for you, we'll look for malt for you, we'll look for Fanta for you, look for Coke for you, and the person will never ever come back to you to ask you. And they kept serving this thing, and guess what? I was thirsty and I could not drink anything. Then here comes the chicken, turkey. Then turkey was raining, that turkey wings, you know, it's cheap there back then. It was like 1-1, but there was something I noticed. It was so peppery. It was so peppery that you'll be forced to drink the nearest thing that is looking liquid. But I kept it to myself. When I took a bite of that turkey, my mouth was burning, but the turkey was very short, garnished very, very well. It's not that it's burning so much, but you need water. And this was just going on, and I told my friends, look, I have to leave this party. And she was like, why? I said, I need water. I said, hey, they'll look for water for me. I said, how long have we requested for water, malt, Fanta, Coke, Sprite? No one was coming. And then I really love this bitter lemon. I said, even if it's bitter lemon, give it to me, I will drink. They are looking for water. I started choking because of the first bite I took. So in my bag, I bought sausage on the road when we were driving. There's a woman that have show glass. So I said, let me buy sausage. I don't know if they are going to serve anything in the party. So I float, to tell you how bad it is, I tried to bite that nylon just to make my mouth to stop burning. It was not going anywhere. So that's my turkey. I said I will not let that turkey go like that because the person really garnished it well. You see the tomatoes that is on that turkey. Hey, I know it's one big size. So I said, okay, no problem. That was how I took the turkey. I put it inside the nylon. I tied it up. I told my friends I'm leaving. They said, no, it's too early to leave. I said, I am leaving now. My mouth was burning. I'm not someone that eats pepper a lot, right? So, but the little one I've eaten to me is more than okay. I've seen, what am I going to say? I've seen the celebrant, they've cut the cake. What else am I waiting for? It's not that they are serving jollof rice. I'll say, okay, they've not served to my side. But I really love jollof rice. I was going downstairs. Somebody actually blocked me and told me, where are you going to? I said, I have to go and pick a call. You know, that time it's a gen, a weapon. I said, I have a call. He said, but your phone was not ringing. So in my mind, because I told them, they said they were not going, they were going to stay behind. So in my mind, I was wondering, somebody I don't know before blocked me. Are you sure if I get water, like if I buy water and come back to this party, that I can leave this party the same way I entered? So I entered the car, because I parked inside the people's compound. I entered the car. Somebody blocked me. They had to go and call the person. And the person was just staring at me like, why are you going home? I said, no, I need to be home now. When the person was still trying to delay me, there was a tap there. I went there, I was tapping my toe. He said, is it because of it? Who will bring you water? I said, Oga, my mother is calling me. I have to go. It was like they were trying to force me to stay. And I was like, I'm not staying. So, you know, one of the ladies upstairs, maybe she understood where my mind, that came with me, where my mind was going. She now ran down. Guess what? She was calling my name, calling my name, calling my name, calling my name. And I was wondering, like, oh, from the staircase. Do you know, I went there. That same guy, because that guy was trying to, I'm looking for my key. Where's my guys? I said, you will move in. If possible, if I come back, I'll park behind you. The other people parked outside. He said, okay. He said, oh, you're coming back. I said, yes. I have to go and get something then, see why my mother is calling me. That same guy that blocked me when I was trying to pass through the staircase also blocked this same lady. And he was looking like it. That was when I now looked at him very well, that he was looking like all these people with so much muscles, like a bouncer. And I realized that this party is not the party we are supposed to attend. So the girl ran after me and said, hey, I want to follow you. I'm coming back to the party. My phone is down. So in case my mother is calling me, they were just staring at us like, are these people actually going? That's, you know me, I pay attention. I pay attention to around my environment a lot. I don't let my security down. My eyes everywhere. That was why I know that there was a tap there. So this guy reluctant to move out from my back, reluctant to drive out. When I entered the car and I started the car, I started honey. So that girl entered the vehicle. You understand? So the other, actually the girl that entered my vehicle, I know her. The other girl she came with, She said she asked them, they say no, they are enjoying their party and they know their way home. After all, we all stay in the same environment. Immediately I drove out. I told her, I say, and she forgot her charger. Immediately I drove out of the compound. I was driving. They were still staring at us. And the guy was like, you are coming back? I said, yes, I am coming back. For where? I drove home. So do you know, as we were driving, that's when she said, Obi, it's like, this party is a dangerous party. Now immediately she saw me and I told her I'm going. Her mind just told her, follow her. Like both of all of them are come together, start running. So she said her mind, she was not at it. So all her mind is that if she did not see me downstairs, if not for that guy that blocked me, she wouldn't have seen me. That she will start running home, even if she because she didn't come out with money. So all her mind is that we will go and come back. She said she's ready to trek home, but she does not want to stay in this party. What I'm telling you, that around 5 o'clock, that was when we are leaving there. They claimed this party was for 1. They did not. Nobody addressed us till 3. That's how bad it is. So immediately on the way, she was telling me, her mind was telling her, run, go, run, go. So her mind was like, she did not see me downstairs, she's going to trek home. You know, it's within the environment, so we got home. So when I got home, I bought her the turkey. She said, you carry your turkey? I said, I carry my turkey. I carried my turkey. So both of us had to share, because she said she forgot that turkey. She would have just be dancing out and be dancing out with the turkey. But she noticed that the pepper, I said, oh, the turkey is pepper. I said, I don't really like pepper that much. If you really know me, understand me, I'm not a pepper fan. You understand? But that pepper was too much. And for somebody that eats pepper, is telling you that the pepper is too much. That means I was right, that the pepper is too much. And she started choking. You understand? She started choking. And when she took she just took somebody's drink, you understand? Like they pour the beer or so for the person, and she just took a sip. That her eye turned her. That she has tasted beer before. And your eye will not turn, but her eye just turned her. You know, we're discussing that little one she drank. We were discussing, this girl slept off. This girl actually slept off. So the truth about this whole thing is that, there was something in all the drinks, and she proved me right. My mind went there. You know, we were discussing, this girl slept off for the little one she drank. So do you know when she woke up? She woke up 9 in the evening, because when my mother came in, she saw her, and I was explaining to my mother, because my mother was like, oh, you told me they were going to come back 8 and all that. So when my mother came back by 7, she saw the lady sleeping and started explaining to my mother. My mother said, hey, that's why I told you, always carry water. So my mother was like, I told my mother that she said she took, there's a drink like beer, they serve it in glass from the bar they set up, that she just took a sip. She did, because she's not a drinker, but this is the effect. My mother was like, that party must be a bad party, and that we are going to call police. I said, we don't even know that we are calling police, and nobody has reported that something bad has happened. But you know how information is like now. After that day, everybody moved on and all that. Just 1 week after, this same girl ran back to me and was telling me, hey, God saved us. I said, what happened? He said, every girl that came to that event, all of them were raped. Now I was like this. So I don't even joke with my spirit, my mind. Once my mind is telling me something that I leave immediately, I leave. So listen to your mind. Don't listen to the second one that will tell you, don't worry, all is well. She said she started praising God. She started praising God, that party was like a devilish party. Since that day, when people invite me for house party like a birthday, this is what I do. I dancing with birthday. I'll make sure I buy birthday gifts. Dancing. Look for the celebrant. Give them, shake them. Say, I'm going. He said, no, I am attending another birthday. So, okay, let them do take away for me. Better give me. That is how I've been attending birthday. And most people will be wondering that, she carries her own water. She carries her own snack. That is how. Hey, if I even know back then, now there was even pure water is out, I would have just even bought 1 or 2 pure water when I was buying the sausage, because then swan water was big. You understand? So, oh God have mercy. I will never forget that day. Thank God for our life. A lot of people, they've gone through this thing, they've been disraging, they've been raped through such house party. So I support her. You should be very smart when you go to house party. So let me quickly move over to our movies. Our movies for today, we are talking about, we have very two interesting movies you might like to watch. Trust me, I beg you, go and watch these two movies. The first one is House of Spirits. House of Spirits. House of Spirits is a very lovely, simple story. It's a series on Prime Video. It's about generational deaths, and one of their ancestors that sees vision. Is about her life. It's a must watch, and this is not the kind of movie you'll be distracting yourself. It's a movie that you want to watch and understand. Very simple Spanish story that you might want to watch. Please, is on Prime. It's a 2026 movie. House of Spirits is a must watch. So let me quickly move to Facing El Chapo. Is a 2026 movie on Netflix. The first one I spoke about is on Prime. Please don't mix it up. While the second one is on Netflix, it is Facing El Chapo. It's about two policemen that caught the most wanted criminal in Mexico. So El Chapo is a drug lord. El Chapo, his real name is Joaquin Archivado Guzman Lore, commonly known as El Chapo. He's a Mexican former drug lord and the former top leader of the Sinaloa cartel. Look, you need to watch this movie. It's a must watch. Hey, the movie, if you watch it, there is this tension following the movie. See, when you finish watching this movie, that's when you will appreciate policemen, the danger they go through, the way that they don't know if they are going to see their children or their wife and children again after a day's job. So sometimes like this, we should cut some slacks for them and give them credit and try to respect policemen all over the world. So the real Guzman, that is Joaquin Guzman, if I'm correct, he is now 69 years old. I'm sure he must have retired from all his wrongdoings for them to say former. So he was married, according to Google, he was married in 2027. So it's not so tall like that. From this height, they say it's 1.68 m. So it's a must watch. That's the little I'll tell you. But don't forget to shop with us at Antoinette Supermarket, 87B Olani Street, New Okoba, Lagos. Bye for now.